I greet this morning. I greet the ring of power. I had to find shelter here because it started raining during the meditation, and this is for me always a blessing that the contact with the water is in this season so beautiful, and still the earth is hungry for water, thirsty, and we feel a lot of blessing that the contact to the water beings really is working. The frequency of this week, I received some sentences. One sentence was, take your inner child within to this week. That says, keep your heart open with curiosity, even in moments where things will happen very different than you thought they should be or could be. So life is different. And in this sense, maybe you had a lot of planning for this week, and you will have a lot of interruption where things will happen in a different way than you thought. And here the inner child is very helpful to stay in curiosity and to stay in readiness and really wanting to know. And it came also the question, are there areas in your life where you have the feeling that you don't really receive the answers? You are waiting for answers and they don't really come. So the question came back, are you still in your heart, or are you with concepts that the real answer can't appear? So don't wait for the answer, but be ready that it can appear from inside, and have the patience that it can appear. I feel that this coming week will be quite speedy. A lot of things will happen in the outside, and I was asked to really balance the inner speed so that you can also find your own stillness, your own slowness in moments where in the outer world things are happening really busy. So if the train is driving, look to the train and say, hey, hello, here I am, and ask yourself, what is really important for me in my decision now, in this moment, and then act. Here in Tamara we are in a very intense community process where it's very much about that the younger generation really takes responsibility, is not waiting for what is mama telling or papa telling, but to really figuring out their own way. What is my belief? What do I not believe? And we as elders to stay in the background and really give birth and support this process. And I feel that this is also in our community in a bigger sense, that we support the younger generations, and that the younger generation also are interested in what do the elder want to tell, what did they learn from their experience. So we will have a new kind of tribal wisdom if we bring these two generations in a kind of openness and wanting to know from each other on a deep geistic level. Yeah, so in this sense, the last power sentence what I received for the week, what is done out of love is well done. And so really take care in challenging situations where you are triggered and where you want to react, that your reaction is coming out of compassion and out of love. This is the learning, this is the classroom in our universal teachings where we are. And being in love does not always mean to say yes to everything. It also means sometimes to have a very clear no, here I'm not part of, this I cannot share. But to do this out of compassion and out of deep listening will be very, very helpful for yourself and for the world around you. So may this week be a clarification in our compassion and in our what do you love when you love? What is your real inner freedom in love? And leaving reactions and toxic relationships behind, but entering to the openness of what wants to appear now, what is next. I wish all of us in this sense a blessed week. May the inner child be with us, and may we act out of love even in challenging situations. Ja, sing.